Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. My name is Medina McKenna. If you like, you can just call me McKenna, or you can just call me Medina, however you like it. Guys, some of you are being bad, being unfair to me. You guys are watching my videos and you have not subscribed. Nala is here. When you see me look down, just know Nala is here and she's biting me. So guys, like I was saying, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you have not if you know you watch my videos without subscribing, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let me just give you a second just to subscribe to my channel, okay? Here we go. Subscribe. Kama hauja subscribe sahi. Okay? Sawa. Thank you kwa wale wenye subscribe. Well, welcome to this video. Honestly, I'm feeling a bit down, but I'm trying my best. I'm feeling a bit down, but I'm trying my best to do this video or to create content. But just know I'm struggling, but we will get there. Anyway, Akinala, you're distracting me. You know that? Just look at her. She won't leave me alone. Guys, you remember when we were feeding? The other day, we were just feeding her with a bottle. And right now, she's all grown and biting me. You. Just look at her. She's so big. Please don't bite. Anyway, guys, welcome to this video. This video is about... Let's just talk a little bit about Islam. Okay? As you all know, I'm a Revert 1 year down the line, and I want to share you some of the things I have learned, some of the things that shocked me when I started now living the life after and before I got married and after I got married. So it's more of a culture shock. I've tried thinking whether there's something like a culture shock in Islam. I'm just using that title because I don't know how better to call it, but it's rather like shocking, like shocking discoveries that I've made so far since I reverted to Islam. So if you have other like tips or other things you've also learned, if you are a revert, other things that you've learned in Islam that I won't mention here, just feel free to comment down below in the comment section. We are basically sharing, we are sharing what we learn on the way. So please Nala, go away, you're distracting me. Okay, so yeah, let's just share. So let me tell you the first thing that shocked me. This one was before I got married. This one was even before I got married. This one shook me. Like I was like, wait, what? So in Islam, as a lady or as a woman, when you are on your menses, there are just things you can't do. Like when you are on your menses in Islam, you're considered to be unclean during that time. So when you're on your menses, you cannot fast, you cannot make salat, that is praying, you cannot touch. Please leave me alone. You're distracting this video. You cannot touch the Quran. Those are the things I've mentioned. You can't pray, you cannot fast, and you cannot touch the Quran. Hizo vitu tatu when you're on your menses. Most women go up to maybe 5 days, other 6. It depends with duration yako. Kila mtu anakuwa different. We are not the same, So yeah, until you're done, that's when you can come back to swala now. So the shocking thing is, after you're done with the menses, you just can't go back. Unaona venye like unaweza maliza tu and then you're like, okay, now I'm done, now I can go back to swala. No, it's not done that way. When you're done and something like your menses are up to 5 days, take an extra day, like the 6th one, just to make sure, to confirm, and there is a way you will confirm whether it's safe for you now to go back to swala. kuna vitu unaweza ona ujue like okay, now I'm done with menses, now I can clean myself to go back to toilet. Now there's a way you're supposed to clean yourself. There's a way of taking your showers. There's a way you're supposed to take your bath. You just don't take a bath, like just don't go take a soap and then you just wash yourself and you're done. You're like, no, literally there's a way for you to clean yourself. There are methods, like zilitangwa nini, ni kama steps. Unaona venye like unajuanga when you're about to cook, when you want to cook chapatis, you know, like there are steps that you're supposed to follow for you to get perfect chapatis. It's the same thing for you to clean yourself, for you to cleanse yourself. There are steps for you to take a shower, for you at the end of that shower to be clean enough now to perform your salat. Guys, I know most of you are like, what, so much stress, but I was like, oh, what? Yeah, like there's a way you're supposed to clean yourself before you go back to swala. So that for me was a bit shocking, and honestly speaking, it's a bit like, do I really make one Revert? Me, I'm talking from my experience. And I'm like, oh no, so now I have to wash my hair. Like, you know, you have to make sure like every inch of your body touches water. From your hair to kucha zako za miguu, lazima maji ingie huko ndani, like, you know, lazima maji ingie ndani the proper. So I was like, zile za nikimagine your process, especially, you know, you have those lazy days, ni imagine your process, I'm like, oh no. But yeah, it happens that way. So if you didn't know, now you know. There's a way for you to cleanse yourself before you go back to swala after your menses. The second thing that for me came bit of a shock was shower. Now this one is after marriage. How to shower after you being intimate with your husband. Let me apologize first. I am sorry for those people who might feel offended with this topic. I am sorry, but for me I feel comfortable sharing, so I apologize in advance for those who might feel offended with this conversation, but for me it is very okay to share. So after for a married, this is for married people, you know, in Islam they try to wanajaribu kukataza zina, like, you know, being intimate with a person without getting married. The deen try as much as to discourage that. It is also in Christianity. So yeah. So after intimacy with your husband, there's a way you're supposed to clean yourself before you go back to praying. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Go away. Go away. So yeah, guys, there's a way you're supposed to clean yourself before going back to salat after being intimate with the husband. This one was inayo ilini hits. Maybe ilini hits sana because now, you know, I'm married. Like, you can't say no to your husband. So if he wants it every day, you will wash yourself every morning. You have to make that effort every morning. Unaamka mapema before subhi ifike. Before fajr utaamka. You will wake up at 4 to go to the bathroom for you to take like an hour to wash yourself. If you are slow, if you take long showers, like utaingia kwa hiyo bafu utakaa ukijisafisha, because there's a way you're supposed to cleanse yourself before you go back to praying. After that, you just don't go back to the prayer. There's a way you're supposed to cleanse yourself. So for me, that one was also a bit, it was a bit hard. Honestly, it was a bit hard, and it was hard for my hair. It was difficult for my hair, you know. Because also you have to make sure the water runs from your head to toe. So every time your hair itashika maji, kila time nywele yako ukioga itashika tu maji. So for me, I was like, oh, my hair is getting damaged because of this and this. Yani there's a time when we were newlywed, I was so frustrated. I was mad and angry. I was like, Why? So for me it was very difficult. It was very difficult, and I really had a hard time coping with the washing of the hair every time. And imagine, kila asubuhi utaamka. If you do the deed every morning, you will wake up and you will shower, you will take that shower, and I'm like, what? But yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Otherwise, if you don't take initangwa, there's a word for every nini. There's a word inapotea. There's a word for it, like that. Kutoa hiyo chafu. There's a word, but I'm forgetting. Anyway, let's move on. But if you didn't know, now you know. There's a way you're supposed to shower. Otherwise, you prayers zako zitakuwa invalid. Haya, the next one, the Quran rules. Well, if there's a book I've seen respected, if there's a holy book that I've seen respected, it is the Quran. Honestly, I have seen the Quran being respected so much. It is given so much respect, and it's just adorable. Really, it's just, I don't even have the word. So if you're not clean, you cannot touch the Quran. Like I said, if you're on your menses, you cannot touch Quran. If you were intimate with your husband and you did not shower well, don't touch the Quran. If you interacted with a dog, if you interacted with a, if you're bleeding, like unatoka damu, if unatoka usaha, like all those things, if unatoka usaha, if umeshika hoja kubwa ndogo hivyo, don't touch the Quran. Don't place another book on top of Quran. Let me guys give you an incident. When I was the second week after I reverted to Islam, I went to Isli and I was shopping. Actually, I was shopping for my new closet, and I was with my sister. So at that time, sikuwa na knowledge. It was just me. Nimesema shahada yangu, nimevaa, nimejitanda and all that, because I had a few scarves in the house before I even became a Muslim. I had like a few of this in the house, like 2 or 3. So, and then I had like one long dress. So nimeenda pale Isli, I'm dressed and all that, and then nilikuwa nimepitia. No, I think it's my aunt. I can't remember, but I had a Quran. I think my aunt had bought me a quit. Hiyo Quran nilikuwa nimetoa, but I was with the Quran. Nakumbuka nilipitia mahali nikachukua. It's just that I don't remember exactly. Oh no, I was given that Quran. Now I remember, someone gave me that Quran. Someone gifted me that Quran. So nilikuwa nimebeba Quran na mkono because I didn't have somewhere to put it. So it's liote na zuri tuna hiyo Quran. Then the shop I went to buy some clothes. I placed, sasa tuseme ndio hii Quran, and then nilikuwa sasa nachagua nguo. Tuseme like in nguo, in Quran nimeyekelea kwa stool, and then mimi sikuwa najua, nikaekelea karatasi yenye iko na nguo, nikaiekelea tu juu. A woman came running. She was like, astaghfirullah. But at least she was polite. But she came, astaghfirullah, sister, I don't know if you are new to Islam, but we don't place anything on top of Quran. And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know I'm new to Islam. But at least the way she gave the message to me was polite. Hakunishauti or anything. Alikuja tu, but she came and she was like, no, usiekele kitu juu ya Quran, don't do that. Like, so Quran is given a lot of respect. So yeah, if you didn't know, ukienda mahali upate Quran, usiekele hata another book juu yake, usiekele juu ya Quran anything. Like, Quran is just supposed to, the Quran peke yake iko mahali, maybe another Quran, but usiekele any other thing juu yake. So that was, for me, that was not even like, I was shocked, but it was like, oh, this is so beautiful. So yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Another thing that shocked me was who should cook, like when you're fasting. When a Muslim is fasting, they like have like a rule on where they should eat, the type of food they should eat. Like kama nimefast, if I don't break, if I'm breaking the fast, so like you've invited me in your house to break my fast, kama saizi time ya Quran, time ya Quran, kama saizi time ya Ramadan, if you've invited me to your house for iftar, hata kama ni Mkristo or a pagan or whatever, but you're my friend, umeninvite kwako for iftar, if you are not fasting and then you cooked that food, I cannot eat it just atini kuje tu nifungue nianze kuikula. No, I cannot eat that food because you are not fasting. But my husband told me, I am not sure, somebody will tell me hapo kwa comment section. Because actually this one I learned from my husband. There's a time we were invited somewhere for dinner. It's a bit Ramadan, and then he was like, oh no, the person who cooked was a Christian. So he was like, oh no, they were not fasting, so we cannot eat that food. And I was like, but he was like, oh wait, I may break fast na maji. So I was like, so you can, if you break the fast with water, you can eat the food. So I am not sure. This one I just learned a few days ago. So guys, my fellow Muslim, this one I'm asking you, is it true that when I am fasting and the person who cooks the food is not a Muslim, it's not good to eat that food if they were not fasting? Tell me down in the comment section. I'm also learning. So guys, tell me down in the comment section because I also want to know. Another thing is tukimalizia, because I don't want this video to be too long, sitaki kuwachokesha. Another thing I've learned that shocked me was about dogs. I don't know whether I have ever talked about how dogs are not, we are not allowed to interact much with dogs. Not that I can say dogs are haram, because of the way I understand, because of my findings. I understand that you can keep a dog, as a Muslim, you can keep a dog for security purposes. Like dogi inaweza kaa huko nje kwa gate for security, unaziweka tu kwa compound, but isikulambe. Don't let the dog, lick you like with the saliva. I hope that's the correct term. Like usiache umbo ikulambe. Mate yake yenyewe ndio mbaya, not the dog, but mate yake yenyewe ndio mbaya. That's how I understand. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me, but that's how I understand. Like mate yake ndio mbaya. If your mate ya dogi, it's considered wadau sumu na kizungu niko blank. The mate ya dogi, the dog saliva is considered harmful to human, like it's cancerous according to science and what when you wamefanya utafiti wao. So I don't know how true that is, but that's how the hadiths and everything else says. So if a dog's, the shocking thing is that if a dog licks you, hiyo mate tu ya mbwa ikuguze kama Muislamu, you're supposed to bathe. That's something like dog imenilamba hapa, I'm supposed to take a shower, but that shower, like I have to wash that place with sand, mchanga. I have to use sand to wash that place, and I have to wash it 7 times. Imagine 7 times for that saliva to completely disappear from the area where nimelambwa na hiyo mbwa. I have to bathe 7 times from that, just because of that saliva. So I was like, anyway, kuna rules huku, kuna rules ziko, but it's just amazing. Like, I'm still learning, but I'm still wowed. Like, okay. So guys, if you have a question that you'd like me to talk about or to tackle on any of my videos, if you want us to be having like more of a study about Islam on this channel, I'm more than willing to do so. I'm more than willing to share what I have learned myself. So yeah, if this video was helpful to you, let me know kindly in the comment section. Also, give me ideas of the videos you'd like me to do. Give me tag down below kwa comment section what ungependa nifanye nao collabs. I want to, by the end, I'm thinking of doing collabs with other content creators on this channel. I'm more of an introvert, if you guys have noted, but I'm working on it. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Yeah, and I will see you on the next one. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, I love you all guys. Blessings guys.